Lose something, Mr. P?
Today's newspaper. I just had it. Now I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. You know what really bugs me? It's when you lose something that's always in the last place you look.
Yes.
Of course it's in the last place you look, Caldecott. Once you've found something, you're not going to keep looking for it.
I know, but if it was in the first place you looked, then you wouldn't have to look for it so much.
Yes, but even if it was in the first place you looked, it would still be in the last place you looked.
Huh?
Oh my gosh, I'm starting to talk like Caldecott.
Yes. Well, I'll just keep looking. I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
Pop, have you been using my good scissors?
Ellie, there are two things I make it a point never to do. Stand in front of a speeding train and use your good scissors.
Well, they've disappeared.
It's funny how that happens sometimes.
I have a theory about that. I call it the time blip hypothesis.
Time blip?
Yes. You see, the process of time travel works on the theory that the past, present, and future coexist, separated by barriers that keep one time period from interacting with another. The time closet creates a door that allows us to pass through these barriers and into the past and future.
When it works.
Yes. But it's my theory that there are disturbances in the time continuum, cyclic storms that create random holes in these barriers. It's my belief that the temporal energy that surrounds these holes can cause elements from one time period to translocate to other time periods and back again. I call that a time blip.
You're saying that my scissors have been transported through time?
Maybe. And Mr. P's newspaper, too.
Ivan...
Think about it, Mrs. G. How many times have you lost something that you were sure was in a certain place? And when you went to find it, it was gone. And no matter how hard you looked for it, you couldn't find it.
Well...
And just when you'd given up hope of ever seeing it again, it suddenly shows up. And how many times have you put a pair of socks in the wash and only got one sock back?
Well, that happens to me all the time.
Well, me too, but I'm sure it's got nothing to do with a time glitch.
Blip.
Whatever. I mean, it may seem like it at the time, but things just don't vanish into thin air.
I don't know about that, Ellie. The boy might have a point there.
What makes you say that, Pop?
Oh, just a hunch, Ellie. Just a hunch.
There's a place we all can go. It's always been there, I know. They have things there you would not believe. So come on down to Puttnam's, you'll see what I mean. New adventures all the time, and Mr. Puttnam thinks it's fine. You can be yourself there, it's alright to be you. You will find a friend and a smile or two. At Puttnam's you'll always feel at home. At Puttnam's you'll never feel alone. Magic's in the air, and friends are everywhere. At Puttnam's Prairie Emporium. I thought so.
Are you sure you don't want to go to the movie, Ivan?
No thanks, Mr. P. I'm kind of busy right now. Any sign of your pants?
No. It's the darndest thing. I could have sworn I had them on. You really think they're in another time zone?
Well, according to these readings, we're right in the middle of a huge concentration of temporal energy. It's my guess that there's a time blip nearby, and it's a doozy. Can you hand me that screwdriver back there?
What screwdriver?
It was there a minute ago.
I think now would be a good time to go to that movie before anything else goes missing around here. See you later, Ivan.
Okay, Mr. P.
Hi, Katie. How was your drama class?
Good.
Well, I'm off to the movies. See you later.
See you. Ivan, have you noticed anything strange about Grandpa lately?
Nothing more than usual.
Oh.
So, how's Sarah Bernhardt tonight?
Who?
Sarah Bernhardt. She was an actress a long time ago.
Oh,
I guess I should have said Molly Ringwald.
I wish.
Don't worry, Katie. Maybe someday you'll be as famous as she is.
Maybe. It would be fun to travel into the future and see what kind of person I'm going to be and what I'll be doing.
Yes, I guess we're all fascinated with the future, Katie, because that's where we're going to be spending the rest of our lives. But what if you went there and found out that things hadn't turned out quite the way you planned?
Then I'd come back to the present and do something to change it.
Possibly, but sometimes that's out of our control. Besides, any kind of time travel is out of the question at the moment. We're in for some nasty weather, temporarily speaking, of course.
Gee, maybe Grandpa should have worn pants.
Pardon?
Oh, nothing. Ivan, have you seen my tote bag? It was just here.
Do you need it right away?
Well, not until my next class, I guess.
Good. I'm sure it'll be back by then.
Back?
It's a long story.
Oh, well, good night, Ivan.
Good night, Katie. Blip. Did you say something, Katie?
Ivan?
It was just a few weeks ago, while speaking in a Montreal classroom, that Houdini was punched twice above the appendix by an overzealous student, after claiming that his stomach muscles could withstand even the hardest blows. Benito Mussolini escaped an assassination attempt in Rome today at the hands of an 18-year-old assailant. Pope Pius XI applauded the Italian dictator's good fortune by saying, quote, "This is a new sign that Mussolini has God's full protection," unquote. Fascists throughout Italy have sworn a vendetta against all enemies of state.
1926?
While the Chicago...
Everything will be all right, Mr. Puttnam. Please, it's best that you stay down here.
But Dr. Nostrom, I feel I should be there to give Emily some moral support.
She was the one who asked me to bring you down here. Those little noises you were making were getting on her nerves.
Noises?
Yes. The ones that sounded like a dog with its tail caught in the door.
Well, I'm sorry, Doctor, but I'm new at this. I've never been a father to these boys.
I know. Just try to relax. Please, I'll be down to get you the moment it's over.
Scandal forced his resignation in June. Charges were made at that time that members of the government were holding wild parties on the
Calm down,
ship's
Puttnam.
own
Just
by the customs
calm
department.
down.
A new machine which transmits moving pictures by wireless has been demonstrated in London by Scottish inventor John Logie Baird. Baird calls the process television and claims that one day there will be a television screen in every home.
Poppycock. Television. The idea.
Hi.
Hello. Excuse me. What are you doing here?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm sorry, but we're closed. How did you get in?
I'm not sure.
Well, how about a name then? You do know that much, don't you?
Katie Gallagher.
Well, Katie, I'm sorry, but you'll have to go. I'm very busy. Well, I'm not that busy, but my wife is. She's having a baby.
A baby? 1926. Grandpa.
Grandpa? How can I be a grandpa? I'm barely a father yet.
Wow, this is neat.
Neat?
This is the day my grandpa was born. You're my great-grandfather. I should have guessed. Same actor, right?
See, Puttnam, you get yourself worked up and your mind snaps. You're not really here, are you? I'll bet you're a figment of my imagination. Well, so much for that theory. It's taking so long. I hope everything's okay.
Everything's gonna be fine. And he's gonna look just like you.
Really? Wow. He. How do you know it's going to be a boy?
Trust me, I know.
You do. Isn't that strange? For some reason, I believed you. Although if it's a girl, that's fine by me. But I hope she looks more like her mother. You know, you kind of remind me of my Emily when she was young. Same eyes. How about a soda?
Sure, thanks.
Are these yours?
No,
Good scissors. 2 sodas coming up. Television.
It wasn't my fault, Mrs. G. Honest. It was a time blip. Katie must have walked right into it.
And I thought losing 2 pairs of pants was bad. But she can get back, can't she?
Oh, I'm sure she can, Mr. P. Eventually.
what does that mean?
Well, it's just that time blips can be kind of unpredictable.
Couldn't you pick her up in the time closet?
I don't know, Mr. P, but I'm going to try.
You don't know?
Now, Ellie.
I'm sorry, Mrs. G. It's just that this is new territory for me. But I have been able to pinpoint where in time she is.
Well?
1926. Maybe 27. Somewhere between the birth of Elizabeth II and Lindbergh crossing the Atlantic.
Can't you be a little more precise than that?
I'm sorry, Mrs. G, but there's a lot of interference out there right now.
Mom, I can't find any of my socks that match.
Not now, Mark.
But I have to get ready for school.
There.
They're not the same.
They're close enough.
No, they're not.
Wear them anyway. It might start a trend.
Mom, I can't go to school wearing 2 different socks.
Remember the old joke, Mark? Somewhere there's a pair just like them.
Yeah, but where?
I have a theory about that.
Can we get on with this?
Right. Well, here goes...
Don't say it.
Right.
Oh, my socks! All right, thanks, Ivan.
Moving pictures the talk. And I suppose you have one of those televisions, too.
Sure. Who doesn't?
Well, I'll say one thing for you, young lady. You certainly have a wonderful imagination. Maybe you'll be one of those science fiction writers someday.
I might be an actress. I'm not sure.
Well, who knows? You might be the next Mary Pickford.
Who?
Oh, my goodness. Did you hear that?
Uh-huh.
Congratulations, Mr. Puttnam. It's a boy.
See?
How about that? Well, don't just stand there, man. Go and meet your new son.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
Boy looks just like him, too. Even has a little beard. Never seen anything like it. So, it must feel pretty good to have a little brother.
I'd feel a lot better if he wasn't such a jerk all the time.
Pardon?
Oh, you mean... Oh, no. He's not my brother. He's my grandpa.
Ah. Well, whoever he is, would you like to meet him?
Sure.
Just be very quiet now. Pardon?
was close.
What is it, Ivan?
Oh, Katie just left the 1920s. For a moment there, I thought I'd lost her.
I hate when that happens. And you know what really bugs me? It's when you lose something that's always in the last place you looked. Oh, sorry. I thought we were doing the opening scene again.
Where is she now?
The early 70s.
1870s?
1973 to be exact.
Well, at least she's getting closer.
1973. How about that?
That's a wonderful job, Lonnie. I've always said you're the best taxidermist in town.
Thanks, Mr. Puttnam. Of course, it was a fine-looking animal to start with. I can't believe Ernie Noodle mistook it for a moose.
That's not surprising, really. Remember last year when he thought he'd shot down that big mallard?
Oh, yeah. That airline's still suing him?
Uh-huh. He really shouldn't be allowed to have a hunting license.
There.
You know, it's like it was made for that spot, Lonnie. I'm sure even Mrs. Puttnam would agree with that, if she'd been here to see it.
Yeah.
I never thought the Prairie Emporium could be a lonely place. But with Mildred gone and Ellie down east at university, well...
I know, Mr. Puttnam.
Oh, well, at least now I have somebody to talk to.
Right. Just don't expect him to answer you back.
Of course not. Come on, I'll get you a check.
Sure. Say, you think Nixon knew about that Watergate thing all along? Watergate?
Benjamin, am I glad to see you? Benjamin?
How did you know my name? And how did you know I could answer you? Nobody's supposed to know I can talk.
Pardon? What year is this?
What year is this? 1973, of course.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was later than that. No one knows you can talk? Not even Grandpa?
Grandpa?
Mr. Puttnam. He owns the place.
Oh, him. No, he doesn't. And I'd like to keep it that way.
Why?
I have nothing to say to him, or to any human being. I shouldn't even be talking to you. Look what you people did to me.
But that wasn't my fault, and it wasn't Grandpa's either. He wants to give you a home, that's all.
Sure, so I could decorate his wall.
Benjamin.
Okay, maybe that's not true. He did seem happy to have me here. Guess I've been a little cranky since that stupid hunter shot me. I miss the farm.
I know. But give this place a chance, Benjamin. And Grandpa, too. It might not seem like it now, but someday you'll be really happy here. The Prairie Emporium will be your home.
Yeah?
Yeah. Trust...
Trust Blip? What's that mean? Hey, where'd she go?
Glad we could do business, Mr. Puttnam. Thanks again.
Oh, no, Lonnie. Thank you.
You know, you're right. He was just made for that spot. Well,
See you later. Bye, Lonnie. Well, boy, welcome to the Prairie Emporium. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's nice to be had.
She's on the move again.
Where's she headed now?
1975. No, 1976. No, wait, 81, 82, 82, 1982.
There you go. One subthermal fantibular. That'll be 5 cents.
Oh, thanks. These are real hard to come by.
Really? I have a whole box of them in the back.
Hi.
Who was that?
You got me. Say, you being a closet scientist and all, Maybe you need a closet to work in. I have one here that isn't doing much of anything.
You mean it?
Sure. Come and have a look.
Thanks.
The name's Puttnam.
Ivan.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Ivan. This is Benjamin.
Hi.
And Caldecott.
Hi.
Wow, check the choppers on this kid. You got more ivy than a grand piano.
Yes. Follow me, please.
She's coming this way, Mr. P. This is it.
Oh, good. I'll tell Ellen. Ellie, it's Katie. Ivan's bringing her home.
Oh my gosh, the suspense is killing me.
I know. I can feel Mike's palms starting to sweat.
It's Katie, Ellen. She's coming in for a landing.
Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, now.
My pants. Well, one pair of them anyway.
Oh, no.
What's going on, Ivan?
The time blip, Mrs. G. It zigged when it should have zagged. I missed her.
What do you mean? Where's Katie?
Still traveling, Mr. P. Through time.
Where, Ivan? Where's she going?
Into the future. I'm sorry, Katie.
Hey, PJ Phil here. Watch out for singing chipmunks, radical robots, a motoring hedgehog, mega virus monsters, beeping bat phones, and yikes! Animated ankle biters every weekday in the zone starting at 3 on YTV.
Lunchtime's never been so creative. Push your imagination to the edge with Hands Up, Hands On, next on YTV.
Next time on Puttnam's Prairie Emporium.
That's Katie, all right.
Where is she, Ivan?
Let's see. 8 years from now.
8 years?
Mark?
Grandpa, look, it's Katie. Or at least it used to be. Prodigious. Katie, you gotta get down here, quick.
Don't have to yell, Mark. I'm right here.
Katie, there's someone here you gotta meet. Katie, meet Katie.